Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode, another series of True Storytelling with STN. I hope you enjoyed my previous section. I hope you had you learned from that you are unique. God just made you. There are no two other people like you on earth, and you are called for a particular purpose, and no other person can fit to that particular shoes, or no other person can be you. Yes, no other person can be you. You are just you. You are unique. Even if you came out as a twin, you are just you and you are unique. So today I'll tell you a story about me when I just I had a good group of friends, because we're living in a particular area in Bonaberry when I was around 9 8 9 years old. And when I was clocking 10 years old, we transferred to another quarter, and that is in Carthage. We went there, and it happened that I met a group of girls. They were twin, Valerie and Vanessa, and I was there. So we were like triplets. We look alike. We were very tiny, skinny, very very tiny, and we had this dark complexion. So people thought that we are triplets. So it happened that I know how to do bread, like braiding, very very. It's a bit it's a way for me to say that, because many people around me don't know, they are not aware of the fact that I can do braiding. I know how to do braiding, to do the hair rasta and everything. And I don't know how Lady B came to know that I do hair. I don't know what happened. I don't know how she managed to know that, because for we have been together for the past how many years? 2 years. And it just happened that one day she asked me to do her hair. I didn't even know how managed or how she even convinced me to do her hair, because I'd already made up my mind I'm not going to do hair. Yeah, for my two girls, we already agreed with Agape that Agape will keep we don't have hair to university. When she was still a baby, I kept on telling her, Agape, you don't have any hair. Yeah? You shave. Sometimes I used to shave with her, and we have the same low cut or whatever. And then to go back to the story, Valerie, Vanessa, and I, we used to plait each other hair. So today I'll plait the hair of Valerie, and then tomorrow, this is how we used to swap. So we're plaiting each other. But I had the feeling that each time I was doing their hair, it was so nice, very nice. Everyone was commenting, but they could not do mine well. I guess maybe it's because they didn't know how to do it properly. But I was like always finding mistakes and not properly done. And a point came whereby I was fed up. I told them, if you can't do my hair properly, yours is always nice, mine is not nice, I'm gonna cut my hair. I decided to cut my hair, and from then I decided not to do hair and not to do my hair. My God. It's so funny when I remember about that. So I decided not to ever do my hair. I decided to cut my hair and not to do their hair again, because they could not do my hair properly. I think I was a little bit harsh on that. I was harsh with myself, and I was harsh with them. Why say I was harsh? I was harsh because that was not the right decision. Why? Because they didn't know. Maybe they couldn't. So they were not like intentionally doing it. Yeah. They couldn't. They didn't know. That's why it was not coming out properly. Now, this is to say, you don't need to treat people, you don't need to take a harsh decision and decide not to do the good you used to do, because you are not getting it in return. That's the story. That's the lesson of today. Don't treat people the way they treat you. People might treat you poorly, unfair. They are not treating you the right way. You need not to behave like them. You still need to continue to be kind. Maybe what I was supposed to do was, I would like tell them, okay, you guys cannot do my hair properly, I'll find another solution. But cutting my hair was so it was a rough and a wrong decision, because by then I used to have very long hair. I've always had long hair, and it grows very fast and it hardly cuts. Even till date where I am, the water that we use to wash our hair is not really good. Most of the people here, they complain about their hair not having same length, and how it used to be thick, it has become very thin and everything. But my hair still remained the same. It's still, I have a lot of hair. I'm still to find someone who will do my hair without complaining. When they see my hair afar, they'll say, oh, come, they give a price. By the time they touch my hair, the price changes. So coming back to the story, I want you to not to be too hard on yourself and not to be too hard on others. That's what literally the lesson of today is telling us. You don't need to be hard on yourself. You don't need to be hard on others. You need to be patient. You need to be kind. The fact that people don't treat you the way you want them to treat you doesn't mean that you need to stop or not treat them the way you're supposed to treat them. So don't treat people, or don't be harsh. Don't treat people the way they treat you. Treat people the way God recommends you to treat them. It is really hard to do that. It is hard to be kind to people when they are not giving it back to you in return. It is hard to be kind to people when they are not fair to you. But God tells us in His word, it is written that we should be kind to people, be compassionate to people. And today I was just thinking about the characteristics of God. I was having this other topic that was coming up in my mind, that God is not emotional, but He has emotions. And when you think about the emotions of God, what are the emotions of God? When we talk about the emotions of God, we go back to the Spirit, the gifts of the Spirit: love, patience, long suffering, kindness. All these things are the emotions that God carries. So as a child of God, we desire to have those gifts, which are the gifts of the Spirit. So we are supposed to display and to manifest this kind of emotion that God has, not the negative one. I believe and I trust God that this content is going to bless someone. This content is going to change maybe the mindset of somebody. This content is going to renew your mind, and maybe it's going to it will help you to unlearn and to relearn something new. But please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And please, could you help me by sharing this video with a loved one, with a friend, with a mother, with a sister? I trust God that is going to definitely impact the life of someone. God bless you. Thank you. Till then,
Jungle.
bye bye.